I'm not going to fight them. I'm going to fuck them.
Your chick is just so fucking hot. It's just your voice, dude.
I want to come across as a pompous asshole, but not really seem like a pompous asshole.
So you want me to tell you the story of my life?
Like I said, that's what I do. I interview people. I'm a collector of lives.
Hell yeah, be buddies about shit.
A man with no motive is a man no one suspects.
I don't know. I fall in love with her every
I
time.
think I could make a really good actor. Just give me like a handful of mushrooms and tell me what's going on, and they're like, sure, I can be whatever you want me to be. Fucking Abraham Lincoln. Thanksgiving!
And it could be because of what you're doing to her voice in the fucking video. I don't know.
When I pitch your voice up?
Could be. I don't know what it is. I know there's something. Yeah. It just hits me. Like, hey.
That's funny. I'll tell her that. I'm like, yeah. He likes your voice.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, like be smart about that shit.
Today's episode is brought to you by
Wallet chains.
Sheep never realize there's a wolf around until it's too late.
It will be cool to see Michael Ironside, because Michael Ironside is one of my favorite villain actors.
Did you see Michael Ironside in Nobody? That dude done got fat and old and...
No, you don't.
Yeah, he's the villain in Turbo Kid.
I know what movie you're talking about, I've never seen it.
It's a pretty cool movie. It's a callback to 80s apocalyptic movies, and to make fun of that trope, it takes place in the apocalyptic year of 1997. Because you notice how almost...
New York, man.
Well, and Terminator, bitch.
Yeah, it was 97, wasn't it?
Yeah, what
Oh,
is with that? Why 97?
It's the number 7. Everybody thinks it's lucky.
Meanwhile,
I was just watching some shit about Muay Thai. Muay Thai. I can't pronounce it right.
You mean Thai kickboxing?
Dude, I just watched the video where this fucking Muay Thai guy took down. He's like the
Muay,
ultimate fucking Muay Thai champion.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Muay, not Mai Tai. Mai Tai is what you drink when you're in Hawaii or Vegas.
It didn't make any difference, really.
One you drink, one's a fighting style.
You can drink or fight both. It doesn't matter.
You're not gonna fight a Mai Tai. You can drink a Mai Tai. Now Mai Tais are tasty. Have you ever had one?
Anyway, no, I haven't.
They're fucking bomb.
But Muay Thai, I've watched a fucking Muay Thai the champion go against a fucking Taekwondo guy. And the Taekwondo guy was all cocky and shit in the ring. And yeah, the guy that presented the video he did a great fucking job. He showed all the fucking he showed all these fucking kicks. Dude, Muay Thai is like apparently the ultimate fucking kill you to the mid-body section fucking style.
Remember the movie Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme? That's Muay Thai.
That goddamn tree.
Yeah, that's Muay Thai.
I didn't realize that's what that was supposed to be though, right? Like I thought kickboxing was supposed to be kickboxing. Muay Thai was like its own thing.
There's also Capoeira, Brazilian kickboxing. So you know that character DJ from Street Fighter? Before I continue, let's bring on today's sponsor, Wallet Chains. Why use a faggot-ass fucking Ridge wallet when you're wearing a wallet chain? You'll know when someone's taking your shit, so you can beat the fuck out of them. And also, it makes a good weapon, too. They think you got attitude, you show them some real attitude.
I mean, go nuts! Get crazy!
I recently watched Kickboxer the other day.
No, I wasn't kickboxer. Bloodsport, dude.
Yeah, but Kickboxer does the same thing. Kickboxer basically the same fucking move.
Kickboxer doesn't have Kumite. It's got what's it called? The white Natsuko.
What I think is funny is like, because I think when you brought up Muay Thai. Thailand's only known for 2 things, and Muay Thai is number 2. You know what number 1 is?
Prostitution.
No, correction. Underage transvestite prostitution.
Oh wow, I got specific.
And the reason why I know this is that's why pedophiles go there to hide. Move it! You know who Gary Glitter is, right?
What?
Notorious pedophile. Notorious pedophile. Makes Bryan Singer look like a saint.
Yeah, but if we're gonna peel back the fucking cover on Hollywood, aren't they fucking all doing that shit? I mean, come on.
No. Gary Glitter is notorious. He's such a pedophile that he had to go to Thailand. Oh, no, I'm not done yet. They kicked him out of Thailand for being such a notorious pedophile. He was too much of a pedophile for Thailand.
Wow. How does that happen? Like, what the fuck are you looking for in the alley?
Anything goes in Thailand.
Apparently not. They kicked him the fuck out.
Yeah.
This motherfucker wanted more.
Yeah.
They didn't have it. And they didn't want to fucking give it to him either. And they were like, fuck you, get the fuck out of our country, motherfucker.
What did you say, dickhead?
I'll repeat myself.
Gary Glitter is such a fucked up pedophile that even Thailand, a land that pedophiles go to hide.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this.
Yeah. There's even you can watch the court cases and all that shit on YouTube.
No, not him. Just that everybody goes to Thailand to hide out. I didn't know that.
Well, it's a third world country. Anything goes.
Oh fuck, America's getting to be a third world country.
No.
But we're all gonna be on the same.
No, not. It's kind of like new poor versus old poor. They're like old poor before ever will be poor. There's a reason why sex changes are free there.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Because it's the #1 job. Basically, think Vegas, New Orleans, but with no limits and all ages.
I mean, come on!
That was a toned-down version in Hangover 2.
I still haven't watched Hangover 2.
That's the same fucking movie, but in Thailand.
Let's talk about Zach Galifianakis. Out Cold is his best fucking movie. He's actually the cool guy in that movie. It's the movie role he was made for. That's why I really haven't been a Galifianakis fan since The Hangover, because it's like, I don't know, it's like he steered into this fucking retard fucking thing that he does, right?
Well, I remember when he was on Bill Maher, he smoked a joint, and another time he shot up heroin on stage.
Dude, he's so much smarter.
Introducing the worst villains in the history of the universe. The Riddler, Catwoman, Penguin, Gentleman Ghost, Calendar Man, and the Condiment King.
Are you making some of those up?
Nope, they're all real.
You can't just like manifest like $1 million. You have to like
Some business opportunity.
Ever seen Class of 99? You know what's a sequel to Class of 84?
Really?
Yeah, what I think is really crazy is what inspired the Class of 84 was Clockwork Orange.
I don't think I've seen Class of 84.
You can watch it on Tubi, bitch.
Well, duh!
Well, I've watched Class of 99 a couple of times.
So have I. Class of 84,
Yeah.
and it's from the teacher's point of view, and it's a bunch of like droog type kids causing trouble at the school. And it's actually the first acting gig that Michael J. Fox got.
Really?
He plays the nerdy kid everybody picks on.
Poor Mikey.
And it has Perry King. He plays the teacher who has to fight the criminals. But one of the teachers is played by Roddy McDowell. And the director of the movie wanted to do his modern take of Clockwork Orange, and that's what the Class of 84 was. And then the follow-up, from the student's point of view, and the teachers are robots. Now here's a behind-the-scenes thing you did not know. So the director was a big fan of Clockwork Orange, and he finally got Malcolm McDowell. And he originally wanted to have Malcolm McDowell play the Stacy Keach character. Do you know why he had Malcolm McDowell play the principal?
Really? Why?
Because Malcolm McDowell's a nice guy.
Speaking of Malcolm McDowell, have you ever watched the bloopers on the Rob Zombie Halloween DVD?
No.
Oh my god. Fucking Malcolm McDowell, that motherfucker's hilarious.
Bristol is a Bristol city, a titty.
It's kind of like, for example, Dr. Mordred. Full Moon's attempt to do their version of Doctor Strange.
Okay, Mordred, alright.
Basically, it's Full Moon's attempt to do a Doctor Strange movie, but they lost the rights, so that's why they call it Dr. Mordred, even though it's basically Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah.
And it stars Jeffrey motherfucking Combs.
Combs, hell yeah.
And the reason why Jeffrey Combs was so happy to be in that movie is it's the only time he ever played a good guy.
No way.
Yeah. Jeffrey Combs always plays a bad guy. Think of every Star Trek character he played.
And he was way young.
I have to admit I find it somewhat disturbing.
In the third season of Batman animated series, he was the voice of Scarecrow.
What's the use of providing me with test patients if you're going to lose them? You should have monitored him more carefully.
Best fucking Scarecrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good guy role though. He had to have at least one good guy role.
Yep. And you know what I'm also disappointed in? Why hasn't Jeffrey Combs and Bruce Campbell ever done a movie together, especially when they look alike now? Tim Thomerson and Jeffrey Combs did a movie together in Transfers 2.
Starring Tim Thomerson of Near Dark, Helen Hunt from Next of Kin, Megan Ward of Crash and Burn, Richard Lynch of The Sword and the Sorcerer, and Jeffrey Combs from Reanimator.
Is Tim still alive?
Yeah. He's always in his mid-70s.
I love that dude for one reason, and it's not his movies, it's his fucking stand-up.
I know. You saw my Transfers review. It literally started with that.
Dude, there's a fucking clip.
I usually play the Palomino Club. I said, fuck it. Figure I come down here to Hollywood and see if I can find me some pussy.
Remember the 1990 Flash? He played the brother who got killed.
Yeah, that's right.
He played Barry's older brother.
He was in everything. He was in Near Dark. He was in everything back then. Like, he was like Christopher Walken and Gary Oldman back in the day.
You know how awesome that would have been if those A- listers, we'll call them, did a movie together.
It's not too late.
No, it is. Well, no, yeah, it is now. They're like ancient.
They made Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yeah, when he was 60.
60's not too different from 70.
No, 70 is the end of your lifespan at this point. Unless you're well off, which they are, but have you seen pictures of what fucking Tim Thomerson looks like now?
Oh, snap.
Okay, I want a better job. And then let's say you get that job. And then you're like, okay, well, I want a position of power. And you can just manifest into a promotion. And you keep on going and going until, like, you know, you do baby steps. That's where a lot of people get lost, really. And you can just manifest into a promotion. And you keep on going and going until, like, you know, you do baby steps. That's where a lot of people get lost, really.
Exist to me!
Like, she got cocky. Because she got everything that she ever really wanted. Like, she got a giant house and all that, like, penthouse and all that fucking shit, right? Like, that's fucking badass, don't get me wrong, but that's not how the fucking universe works.
Do you know what I learned losing that duel? I learned that I'll never win.
It's like, oh, I want to lose weight. Well, then you're just like, okay, well, I want to manifest myself with more time, more energy.
Not that way. That's their game. Their rule.
I'd go into detail, but you know, I'm just basically just trolling all of you anyway, so whatever. I'd say special thanks to people, but I gotta go on Sub Pals and YT Pals just to try to get 100 views on here, because the algorithm could start coming soon. Oh, I'm doing a deep, insane, did I mention deep dive into the entire lore of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Because if you didn't know this, back in 2012, I tried to start a disaster area tribute band.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy notes that this disaster area, the plutonium rock band, the Gagrakaka mine zones, is generally held to be not only the loudest rock band in the galaxy, but in fact the loudest noise of any kind at all. Oh yeah!
I almost have the full collection of Star Wars Legacy, you know, from Dark Horse Comics, you know, when Star Wars comics were good, and my favorite character, Cade Skywalker. I even got the heart, you know, I just need 2 more to add to my collection, and I'll have the whole set to do my review on. I'll do it by individual, you know, trade book. I also got the Predator Omnibus by Dark Horse Comics, because fuck Disney, fuck Marvel. That lore is badass. They actually gave the lore to Predator, you know, in Dark Horse Comics. I also got Axe Cop and a bunch of other things, so stay tuned on that shit.
Plus the fucking message is bomb.com.
Chaos is a ladder. Shout out to our patrons, in order of importance, the ShadowVessel, the Fly Attractor, Janitor Jake, Count Morivond, Gary Mossberg, and of course Ryan Zacher. If you have any opinions on what I'm saying, like and comment. Just say some shit in the comments. I need more hate mail anyway, because apparently the only way I actually get views is when I piss people off.
The universe is there to help us. It's not a fucking miracle worker.
And only by admitting what we are can we get what we want.